Hello friends, Kurt Berkman with you. This is game 4 in a very popular and surprisingly to me popular series that you have requested on my channel. It's the Strat O Matic original version 1974 Oakland A's against the 1975 Boston Red Sox in a best of 7 series. We are up to game 4, so this is a rematch of our game 1 starters. We are in Fenway Park today for game 4. For the 74 A's, it's Jim Catfish Hunter against Red Sox Louis Tiant. Battle of right-handed aces in this one. Thanks for being with me. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to my channel for a lot more of this kind of stuff. You ask for it, you get it on my channel. Thanks for being with me. I appreciate your subscriptions, and I need them to keep my channel going. I do appreciate it very much. Let's get to the batting orders and get today's game rolling. The visiting 1974 Oakland A's, it's Bert Campaneris leading off at shortstop. Bill North batting second in center field. Sal Bando batting third at third base. Reggie Jackson batting fourth in right field. Joe Rudy batting fifth in left field. Gene Tennis batting sixth at first base. Claudell Washington batting seventh. He's the DH today. Ray Fosse will bat eighth and do the catching. And Dick Green will bat ninth at second base. On the mound for Oakland today is Jim Catfish Hunter, 25-12 with a 2.49 ERA in 1975 in 318 innings of work. Catfish. All right, here's the 75 Red Sox leading off. It's their DH, Cecil Cooper, batting second. Second baseman, Denny Doyle, batting third. First baseman, Carl Yastrzemski, batting fourth. Catcher, Carlton Fisk, batting fifth. Center fielder, Fred Lynn, batting sixth. Left fielder, Jim Rice, batting seventh. Right fielder, Dwight Evans, batting eighth. Third baseman, Rico Petrocelli, batting ninth. Shortstop, Rick Burrows. For the Red Sox today, it's their ace, right-hander Louis Tiant. He was 18-14 with a 4.02 ERA in 1975, 260 innings of work. He started game 4 in real life in the 75 series and then came back in game 6 due to some rainouts in Boston. All right, so he's going to do game 4. Game 5 will be Vida Blue coming back for Oakland against Reggie Cleveland for Boston. And then game 6, if it's necessary, will be Ken Holtzman back in Oakland against left-hander Bill Lee. All right, so we're ready to go. Bert Campaneris stepping in the batter's box against Louis Tiant. And there's a good start for Oakland with a base hit right through the middle for Bert Campaneris. He's on with a single, and Oakland has it going in the first inning. Billy North coming to the plate. Let's see. I'm going to give spoilers at the end. If you haven't seen other games, I'm going to give spoilers and update you on where the series is at the end of this one. Billy North coming up. He'll bat left against Louis Tiant. Campaneris works on his lead, and the pitch to Bill North is grounded to Rico Petrocelli at third base. He goes to Denny Doyle for 1, and the relay to Carl Yastrzemski is in time for a rally-killing, soul-crushing 5-4-3 double play turn by Boston. And with that, there'll be 2 outs and nobody on in the Oakland first for Sal Bando, and he draws a walk. So with 2 outs, the A's have a base runner again for Reggie Jackson. Tiant the stretch, checks Bando at first, and the pitch to Reggie, hey, struck him out. And Tiant gets out of inning number 1 with no damage. We go to the Red Sox first. It'll be Cooper, Doyle, and Yastrzemski against Jim Catfish Hunter. All right. And there we go. Coop steps in the box. And the pitch to him is trouble. This is driven to the gap in right center, and it's going to split North and Jackson. Look at Cooper go. He's around second, heading for third. The relay by Dick Green is not in time. Cooper into third base, sliding with the leadoff triple. The A's infield is going to move in, and Hunter is in a first inning jam. Doyle at the plate. The pitch to Doyle from Hunter. Hey, struck him out on a bender. One down in the first. Infield stays in for Carl Yastrzemski. Hunter the stretch, and the delivery to Yaz. Ground ball hit to Bando. Cooper breaks for home. Bando fires to Ray Fosse, who applies the tag, and Cooper is out at the plate. Yaz is safe at first on the fielder's choice. The Red Sox run into and out on the bases, and that's a bad one. Fisk at the plate. Yaz at first, and 2 men out in the bottom of the first now, and this is hit on the ground to Bert Campaneris. He's going to go the short way to Dick Green, and that'll retire the side in the first. So both teams have a chance, but neither one scores. In inning number 1, we go to the second, no score. Louis Tiant will face the 5, 6, 7 hitters in the Oakland order. That's Rudy Tennis and Claudell Washington today. The pitch to Rudy from Tiant. Hey, struck him out. That's strikeout number 2 for Louis. 1 gone in the second. Now it's Tennis. Gino, not much of an average in 1974, but big-time power and more than 100 walks. The pitch from Tiant is hit to left and deep. This is going to get over the monster, and a 1-0 lead for the Oakland A's in the second inning. A home run for Gene Tennis. Now it's Claudell Washington. 1 out, nobody on for Oakland. Hey, struck him out. 3rd strikeout for Tiant. 2 gone in the second inning, and now Fosse comes to the plate. Pitch from Tiant. Hey, struck him out. Number 4 for Louis. He's got it working today, but he gives up the home run to Tennis after an inning and a half. It is 1-0 Oakland. Fred Lynn, Jim Rice, Dwight Evans in the Boston second. 5, 6, 7 hitters for them. Pitch from Hunter to Lynn is hit on the ground to Campaneris. He gloves it and fires to Tennis for out number 1. 1-0 Oakland early in this one. Rice at the plate. Hunter winds and delivers to Jim, and that's hit in the air to right toward the line. Reggie Jackson on the run, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. Up now, Dwight Evans. Hunter winds and delivers to Evans. Line drive. Diving Dick Green makes the grab, and that will retire the Red Sox in the second. Nice play by the A's second baseman. And we go to the third inning with a 1-0 Oakland lead in this game. Game 4 of a best of 7. Dick Green will lead off, then Bert Campaneris, and then Bill North. For Oakland, the pitch. Blooper to center. Here comes Fred Lynn, and he's got it for out number 1. Bert Campaneris coming up now. Campy, 1 for 1 in today's game. Bloops 1 to left. Rice coming in, and Rice makes the catch for out number 2. Billy North with 2 outs and nobody aboard against Tiant. The pitch is hit on the ground to Burleson. Rick gloves it and fires to Yastrzemski, and it's a 1-2-3 third inning for Louis Tiant. After 2.5, A's lead 1-0. In the Boston third, it'll be Petrocelli, then Burleson, and then the top of the order with Cooper 8-9-1 coming up against the Cat. The pitch to Rico is popped up. Sal Bando on the infield dirt is calling and taking it for out number 1. Here's Burleson. Pitch to Rick. Line shot right at Green. Another screaming Mimi caught by the A's second baseman. And with 2 outs, it'll be Cooper. Hunter winds and delivers. Hey, struck him out, and that's Catfish's second. We've played 3 complete, and it's 1-0 Oakland. Pitching duel, as you might expect, between these 2 all-time great pitchers. All right, Bando, Jackson, and Rudy, 3-4-5 hitters in the Oakland order in the 4th. Pitch to Sal is a base hit through the middle. And he's on with nobody out. Here comes Reggie. Tiant has struck out 4, walked 1, and allowed 3 hits. One of them a long one to Gene Tennis. The pitch to Reggie, ball 4. 2 on now with nobody out in the Oakland 4th for Joe Rudy. Darryl Johnson, top step of the dugout, watching anxiously. The pitch to Rudy is a base hit to right. Drops in front of Evans. Bando charging to third base, coming around third, but being held by Bobby Winkles. The bases are loaded with nobody out for Gene Tennis, who homered back in the 2nd. That's going to get action going in the Boston bullpen. It's Dick Pohl and Diego Segui, righty-righty action in the Boston bullpen. Yeah, okay. Tennis up. The infield's going to play at double play depth for Gene. The pitch. Hit on the ground to Burleson. He gloves it to his left. Flips to Doyle for 1. The relay to Yastrzemski is in time for a rally-killing, soul-crushing 6-4-3 double play. But Oakland scores a run, and Reggie Jackson advances to third. So they get the double play on Tennis, but a second run scores, and Oakland leads now 2-0. A third run is 90 feet away for Claudell Washington with 2 outs here in the 4th. Tiant the stretch and the delivery, and it's a base hit to right for Washington. It's 3-0 Oakland. Jackson trots home, and the 19-year-old Claudell Washington has himself a ribby. 3-0 Oakland. In the top of the 4th, here's Tiant against Fosse. Fosse is 0 for 1. The pitch. Ground ball, Petrocelli. He's going to go the short way to Doyle, and that will retire Oakland. But they get 2 on 3 hits, and they leave 1. After 3.5, it's 3-0 Oakland. In Game 4 of this best of 7, Hunter, in inning number 4, will face Doyle, Yastrzemski, and Fisk. Lefty, 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 lefty. Let's try that again. Lefty, lefty, righty in the Boston lineup. Hunter has allowed 1 hit and struck out 2 so far. The pitch from Hunter to Doyle popped up. Sal Bando on the infield dirt, calling and taking for out number 1. Yaz is 0 for 1. The pitch to him. Hit on a line to Reggie Jackson, right field. He doesn't have to move. 2 down. And now it's Fisk. Hunter winds and delivers to Carlton Fisk, and there's a base hit to center field. Drops in front of North. Second hit for Boston. First hit of the day for Fisk. And with 2 outs, they have a base runner, and Fred Lynn coming to the plate in the bottom of the 4th. It's 3-0 Oakland. The pitch to Lynn is hit to center. North on the run to right center and gets there for out number 3. After 4 complete in Boston, the score 3-0 Oakland over the 75 Red Sox. For Oakland in the top of the 5th, it'll be Green, Campaneris, and North coming up. 9-1-2. Dick Green is 0 for 1. The pitch from Tiant. Ground ball Burleson to his left. Plants. Throws to Yastrzemski, and there's one gone in the top of the 5th. Now it's Campy. He's 1 for 2. The pitch, line shot caught by Petrocelli. Ooh. Louis doesn't have his good stuff today, but he's getting by on guile, keeping his team in the game. 0 for 2 for North. The pitch, hit to center, left center, curving away from Lynn, and he gets there for out number 3. It's a 1-2-3-5 for Tiant. We're halfway through this one, and it's 3-0 Oakland. Bottom of the 5th coming. And it is Rice, Evans, and Petrocelli ready for the Red Sox. Coming up. Pitch to Jim is a line shot at Bando. Hunter's got it working, and when he doesn't, his team makes plays. Evans is now up. 0 for 1 for Dwight. The pitch to him. Hit in the air to center, high but not deep. Under it is Billy North for 2 down. And now it's Rico Petrocelli. 0 for 1 for Rico. The pitch to him, ground ball Campaneris. He gloves it, throws to tennis, and that retires the Red Sox in inning number 5. After 5 complete, it's 3-0 Oakland. Oakland has scored on a home run, a solo shot by Gene Tennis back in the 2nd inning. And then they loaded the bases in the 4th with nobody out. Tennis grounded into a double play to score 1 run. And Claudell Washington singled to drive home a 2nd run. And that accounts for your scoring in today's game. Bando, Jackson, and Rudy, 3-4-5 hitters for Oakland coming up in inning number 6. Sal is 1 for 1. The pitch to him is hit in the air to center, high but not deep. Fred Lynn under it and takes it for out number 1. Now it's Reggie, 0 for 1. Walk and a whiff and a run scored. The pitch to him, base hit right field, drops in front of Evans. Reggie's aboard, and Rudy's coming up. Reggie is an A base stealer. Rudy is a C on the hit and run. They are going to hold Reggie, but they're going to start him. Boston's going to hold Reggie close to first, but Tiant's pitch to Rudy is going to be the hit and run. And with Rudy now a B, it's a ground ball hit toward Doyle to his left. Throws to Yastrzemski, and that retires Rudy as Jackson moves to 2nd base with 2 outs for Gene Tennis. First base is open. Washington is on deck. Will they pitch to the Oakland first baseman, who's 1 for 2? The pitch from Tiant, they will pitch to him, and it's hit on the ground to Doyle, right at him. Gloves it, throws to Yastrzemski, and that retires Oakland in inning number 6. So after 5.5, it's 3-0 Oakland. 9-1-2 coming for Boston in the bottom of the 6th. It's Burleson, Cooper, and Doyle in the bottom of the 6th inning. They are down a 3 spot. All right. The pitch from Catfish Hunter. Burleson is 0 for 1. The pitch from Hunter to Burleson is hit in the air to center. Coming in a few steps is North, but he's got it for out number 1. Now it's Cooper. 1 for 2. Base running blunder in the 1st inning. He tripled, but was thrown out at home by Sal Bando. Ground ball, Dick Green off Cooper's bat. He gloves it, throws, and it's in the dirt. Tennis can't dig it out. And E4 on Dick Green. And that's the first error on Oakland. The Red Sox have a base runner with one out for Doyle. Hunter the stretch, and the delivery to Denny is popped up. Sal Bando calling and taking on the infield grass for out number 2. Here's Yastrzemski. Cooper still at first base. Hunter the stretch and the delivery, and this is a line drive. Green dives, and it's off his glove. Trickles away into short right field. Cooper stops at second, and there's 2 on now with 2 outs for Fisk. Golden opportunity for Boston here, but they need a 2-out hit to capitalize. Hunter the stretch and the delivery to the Boston catcher. Comebacker, gloved by the Cat. He takes a couple steps toward Tennis and flips him the ball, and that will retire the side in inning number 6. We go to the 7th, and it is 3-0 Oakland in this one. Inning number 7, it's Washington, Fosse, and Green for Oakland as they lead 3-0 and are scrambling for an insurance run. Base hit right field for Washington. He's on. Now it'll be Fosse. Will they put a play on? Will they ask him to bunt? Green is on deck. Tiant the stretch and the delivery home to Fosse. He squares to bunt. It is bunted toward Rico Petrocelli. He gloves it and fires to second toward Burleson, and they get the fielder's choice. 5-6 retires Washington at second. Fosse is safe at first on the fielder's choice, and now it'll be Green. Tiant, the stretch, checks Fosse, and the delivery to Green is a ground ball to Petrocelli. He goes to Doyle for 1. The relay to Yaz is in time for a rally-killing, soul-crushing 5-4-3 double play turned by Boston. It's time to stretch them out in Boston. And at the 7th inning stretch, it is 3-0 Oakland. Fred Lynn, Jim Rice, Dwight Evans coming up for Oakland, or for Boston in the 7th against Jim Hunter. Hunter's allowed 3 hits. He has struck out 2. He has walked none. The pitch to Lynn is hit in the air to center. Driving north back a few steps, but he's got room, and there's 1 down in the Boston 7th. Now it's Rice. The pitch from Hunter. Hey, struck him out. That's strikeout number 3 for Catfish. And with 2 outs and nobody aboard, it'll be Evans. Dwight Evans coming up. Pitch from Hunter. Ground ball hit to Bando to his left. He plants and fires to Tennis, and that retires the Red Sox in the 7th. After 7 complete, Hunter's got it working. 3-0 Oakland. Top of the order coming up for the A's in inning number 8. Campaneris, North, and Bando. Righty, switchy, righty against Tiant. In the Boston bullpen, we have a new combination of relievers. It's Dick Drago and Jim Burton throwing. And now Campaneris leads off. He's 1 for 3. The pitch from Tiant to Campy is hit on the ground to Rick Burleson. He gloves it and throws to Yastrzemski for out number 1. North up now. 0 for 3 for Billy. The pitch from Tiant. Line shot. Gonna be off Burleson's glove into left field. Base hit for North. And he's a threat to go. Bando comes to the plate. Double-A stealing for North. Bando comes up. 1 out, 1 on. Tiant the stretch. He's got a good move to first. And the delivery. Bando takes. North is going. The throw from Fisk down to Doyle is in time. They get North on the attempted steal. Bando comes up, or Bando up now with an 0-1 count. He's 1 for 2. The pitch from Tiant is hit on the ground to Burleson. He's from the hole, throwing hard to Yastrzemski, and they get Bando by a step. Again, Tiant gets into and out of trouble. We go to the bottom of the 8th with the score, Oakland 3, Boston nothing. It'll be Petrocelli, who's been hot, then Burleson, and then the top of the order with Cooper. The Oakland bullpen is just starting to get going. Lindblad and Fingers throwing. Fingers, of course, has had a rough go of it so far. Petrocelli is 0 for 2. The pitch to Rico is hit on the ground to Campaneris. He gloves it and throws to Tennis for out number 1. Now it's Burleson. Catfish Hunter, the pitch to Rick. Line drive, base hit, center field for Burleson. He's on. Is Catfish Hunter tiring? We will know soon enough. Cooper up 1 for 3. Doyle will be after him. Hunter, the stretch, checks Burleson at first. The pitch to Coop. Comebacker to Hunter. He spins and throws in the dirt to Campaneris, but he digs it out and steps on the bag. That's all they're going to get. Cooper is safe on a fielder's choice. Burleson retired 1-6 if you're scoring at home, and if you are, oh my goodness. Denny Doyle 0 for 3 with 2 outs, and Cooper at first. Yastrzemski up next. If Doyle can reach, the pitch to Denny is drilled to right, and it's going to get over Jackson's head. Bill North going to run it down. Cooper on the run. He's a 1-14 minus North's -2 throwing arm, +2 for 2 outs, brings him back to a 1-14 coming around third. They're going to hold him and bring the tying run to the plate in Yastrzemski. Bottom of the 8th, 2 outs. Yaz up, and he is the tying run. Hunter looks to be tiring. Alvin Dark on the top step of his dugout, watching carefully, but he's going to face Yaz. Fisk is on deck. Hunter, the stretch, and the delivery to Yaz. Ground ball hit to Campaneris. He gloves it and throws to Tennis for the out, and Oakland gets out of the 8th without damage. We go to the 9th, and it's 3-0 Oakland. It'll be Reggie, Rudy, and Tennis, 4, 5, 6 hitters coming up for the world champs of 1974. Tiant is on. Reggie's 1 for 2. The pitch from Louis Tiant is hit on the ground to Burleson. Rick gloves it and throws to Yaz for out number 1. Rudy up now. Joe is 1 for 3. Tiant winds and delivers. Hey, struck him out, and that is strikeout number 5 for Tiant. So with 2 outs in the 9th, it's Tennis. Gene is 1 for 3 with a homer in the 2nd, a solo shot. The pitch to him, hit to right, but not deep. Evans has plenty of room and puts it away for out number 3. So the Red Sox come in for their last ups. Hunter will face Fisk, Lynn, and Rice. Boston trails 3-0. Carlton Fisk, 1 for 3 in the game today. Hunter on fumes, looking to try and finish the shutout. The pitch. Base hit for Fisk. And he's 2 for 4. A single for Carlton Fisk to center field. North gloves it and tosses it back in. The Red Sox have a leadoff base runner. Now it's Lynn. Fingers and Lindblad still throwing in the Boston bullpen. Lynn at the plate, 0 for 3. Hunter, the stretch, checks Fisk at first, and the pitch to Fred. Hit in the air to right field. Reggie, toward the line, is going to get there on the run and makes the catch. Fisk retreats to first, and Rice comes to the plate. Red Sox need another runner to get the tying run to the plate. Rice is 0 for 3. Hunter, the stretch, checks Fisk. The pitch home to Rice. Hey, struck him out, and that is strikeout number 4 for Catfish. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th, and now it's last chance saloon for Dwight Evans. Bernie Carbo has moved to the on-deck circle for the Red Sox, but Evans has to reach for Carbo to bat. Hunter, the stretch, checks Fisk one more time. The pitch home. Hey, struck him out, and the A's win a heart stopper in Game 4. Your totals go like this. For the victorious Oakland A's, 3 runs on 8 hits, and they committed one error on Dick Green. The Red Sox scored no runs, and they had 6 hits, and they committed no errors. They turned 3 double plays. Winning pitchers, Jim Catfish Hunter, scattering 6 hits in the victory. The loser, Louis Tiant. The series is now tied 2 games apiece. Game 5 is next. Vita Blue, Reggie Cleveland. Come on back to Fenway. If you haven't clicked like and subscribe to my channel, I hope you do so. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Have a wonderful day, everybody. So long, everybody.